What highlighter I'm wearing, you're asking? This is natural. I'm a disco ball. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're talking powder foundation. Summer, sweating, 40 degrees Celsius. I'm dying. So I mentioned in a previous video that for the summer I wanted to switch from using liquid foundations and then a powder on top to set, to directly using a powder foundation that would give me coverage and mattify my skin at the same time. Because with liquid foundations, I always feel like they're like dripping and sliding all over my face in summer. It's really warm here in Michigan, even though it's raining right now. It's still like 35 degrees Celsius. It's not fun, and I now need to have my foundation on all day to be at work. So I went on a mission, literally, because I bought 4 different powders. I tested them out. I looked at both the coverage. I looked at both the coverage and the lasting power, the mattifying power, and I came to you with my top 2. Now, let's talk a little bit about the 2 that did not make the cut. One of them is the Lancome powder foundation, and that one had a beautiful matte finish. It actually had a little bit of a pore diffusing effect, but the coverage was just not there, and it lasted way too little for me. I was shining literally within a few hours. Then the other one that I tried that did not make the cut, I actually have here with me. It is the MAC Fix Plus powder, and I am in the shade NC25. And the reason this one did not make the cut, to be honest, is because it broke me out like crazy. I used it for a few days straight, and I immediately started to see little small breakouts all over my face. And I've had this before, and it was with MAC's face and body foundation. So apparently I'm just allergic to MAC foundations, but I use the blot powder and I love it. I don't know. Moving on. Those 2 did not make the cut, and I cannot recommend them. At least for me, they did not work. The one powder that I absolutely loved immediately, and that is now in my top 2, is the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. It's the powder version. You've seen it in action in my trying out new makeup first impressions video I did recently. And starting from the fact that the packaging is absolutely stunning. It has this beautiful relief with the Kat Von D logo, the roses painted on, and then you open it and it contains the powder and a compartment with a sponge and a mirror. So immediately after opening, you can see right away what one of my biggest issues is. This is such a fallout prone powder. The moment you dip your brush in it, everything poofs out, and you're left with so much kick up in the powder itself that, yeah, that really bugs me. It's actually the only thing that bugs me about this foundation. I have it on today. I had a nice 10-hour work day. I came home, that's the first clip you saw, and I blotted and reapplied my powder foundation, and as you can see, the effect is very natural. It's not cakey. It does not look like I have a lot of powder on, but I do. I have tested this foundation out for now a few weeks, and I really like it. But this weekend I put it on so that I could do a few check-ins with you guys, and you can see that already after a few hours at my first check-in, I was already shiny, but the effect was actually quite natural, and it did not bother me too much, the amount of oil that came through. To be honest, it just looked like I had normal skin, and it was warm and it was fine. And the good thing about this foundation, at the beginning I was like, I'm already shiny, it should keep me matte all day. No, this foundation will absorb into your skin and let it breathe, and you will start looking more natural and less made up right away. And once this effect has come to pass, so you start looking a little bit shiny, it will not get oilier. It will not move around more. It will not get worse, which is actually something I didn't understand at the beginning, but after using it for a while, now I actually appreciate it, because at the end of the day, you saw the clip at the beginning, after 10 hours, the foundation is done. But during the day, I'm actually fine. I look like a normal person. I don't look like I have foundation sliding all over my face. I don't look too oily, and I don't look cakey, which is the one thing that is always an issue with mattifying your skin too much. So overall, this foundation will last great for me during my work hours. I'll be there 8-9 hours, no problem. By the end of the day, it will be done, but it will have served me well, and I usually don't even touch up. And that is, if you think about it, really rare that you don't touch up or mattify or blot for 8 or 9 hours straight. So I must say, this is definitely a great recommendation. The one thing that this has against it is, as I mentioned, the powderiness of it and the fact that it's $35. Now, as much as I love this powder, I knew there could be something at the drugstore that I missed and that I probably would have liked. And that is indeed a powder that I used years ago and that I picked up recently again. And that is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation. This one is, again, with a mirror here, you have the little sponge applicator underneath, which I personally don't use, but it's great for touch-ups, which I don't do. And you can see that this one doesn't have all the fallout to start with, but the effect on the skin is very, very similar. To be honest, I would almost call them dupes. The feeling on the swatches is a little bit different between the two powders, with the Kat Von D being a little bit silkier and a little bit more coverage than the NYX one, but the effect during the day I find very, very similar. So the coverage will be enough with this one, a little bit more with the Kat Von D, but not dramatically more. And this one is only $9.50, I believe, and you can always find it on sale, like buy one get one 50% off or buy one get one free. So overall, I tested in the weekend this one as well to show you some check-ins, and you can see that again you will show oil after a few hours, but it will, I think, look still very good. The thing is, it needs to be good for 4-5 hours before you have to touch it up, and you can always touch it up, there's no issue. Blotting powder and then tap tap tap, touch it up. But overall, I think that the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation is a very good alternative to the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation. Do I love this one? Yes, I do. Does this do the same job? Absolutely, and for a third of the price. I think you cannot really beat that, plus the fact that there is no fallout. I have used the NYX one now for more than a week. I have used this one for almost a month by now, I think. They are both great powder foundations and my go-to. I really cycle them on and off, and I can recommend them both if you have combination to oily skin and you need something in the summer months that will keep you matte and give you coverage and will not go and start sliding around. I find these are a great solution compared to using, for example, a liquid foundation and then on top a mattifying powder. I found that that didn't work for me anymore in this heat, and I am very happy to have found a solution. So this was today's video, a summer solution for oily skin with the dupe for the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation in the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat. I didn't tell you the shades. I'm in medium 57 for Kat Von D and warm beige shade 07 for the NYX one. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know how you deal with the summer heat for your base. I always find it so difficult to go around because it looks worse if you don't have a good base than if you had nothing. Leave your tips down in the comments below and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!